guys, welcome to a new video. I am so excited to show you guys what I've been working on because this has been a huge project. I have been renovating not the original land grab house, but the recent updated version that came in a base game update a few weeks ago or a month ago. We're gonna make it look absolutely amazing. I'm gonna show you what I've worked on so far, and then afterwards we're gonna finish it off together. So get a tea, get settled in, and just before we jump into it, let's thank today's video sponsor. Thank you to Gameloft for sponsoring today's video. As a lot of you guys know, Disney Dreamlight Valley is one of my favorite cozy games to play. I absolutely love it. It is just a very happy, gentle, uplifting space. And I love seeing the familiar Disney and Pixar characters that I know and love. And I get to go fishing with them. You collect things, you do quests for them. You place their little houses and make your little community. And I tell you what, this game has so much depth. There is so much to do. They are bringing out fabulous updates to the game. There is actually a brand new update today. I'm so excited to check it out because Jasmine and Aladdin are coming to the valley. There is a brand new realm to check out. And I'm also particularly excited because the magic carpet will be coming to the valley as well as a companion, which is so cute. There is a new star path where elegance meets tranquility. I'm curious to check that out because I want to see what items I can get to decorate my valley with. Maybe some new clothing items as well. We shall see. And an extremely exciting part of this update is that there are more floating islands, which means each biome in the valley will have its own counterpart now. They all have a floating island that you can do whatever you want with. Disney Dreamlight Valley is also on sale for a limited time, so make sure you click my link in the description down below to find out more. Or you can also follow the QR code that's on the screen now. Like I said, Disney Dreamlight Valley will keep you super busy. There is so much to do, from collecting, questing, decorating, to really make Disney Dreamlight Valley your own personal experience. So I hope you check it out and get cozy with the game. It's a great time. Thanks again to Gameloft for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to it. Okay, let's have a look at the original house because I really want you guys to see the before so we can appreciate the after. I actually started this build on a live stream. I think it was when I was streaming on Valentine's Day, because at the moment each week I try and stream once a week here on YouTube. So we did start with the lounge room. I know I said I've saved the main spaces of the house to finish with you guys, but I did do the lounge room live on stream, which you guys can go ahead and watch back. And the reason why was because I was a little bit unsure about the color scheme and the look and feel of the whole house. I knew I wanted it to have a bit of a corporate element because both Jeffrey and Nancy are corporate people. They run obviously part of their business here. I don't know if they've been inspired by hobbies and businesses coming out soon and that's why they've run part of it from home. Who knows? But yeah, this big lounge room, I felt like we needed more furniture in it. So I'm adding an extra wall where we'll put a fireplace. And a lot of mansions, if you look at pictures online, a lot of mansions kind of have to furnish their enormous lounge rooms like a hotel lobby and have multiple seating areas because the rooms are just so big. So I was definitely inspired by that. And we're going to have the fireplace end of the room, and then we have the enormous TV at the other end of the room. And the color scheme and look and feel of this house, I'm gonna say, is desert corporate chic because it's a little bit glamorous, it's a little bit corporate, but then there's a lot of desert inspired colors and like woods. And I like the idea of having the dark wood as well in here because it makes it look quite fancy, I feel. And yeah, we're using lots of sand colors, greens, earthy tones, and oh my gosh, I just love the way it turns out. So I feel like we did a really good job creating this lounge room and figuring out the overall look and feel that the house would have. But oh my goodness, you guys, this took a long time to figure out. Like if you watch this stream back, you gotta watch with a bit of patience because I was like, I don't know what colors to do, what rugs to do, what paintings to do, but we got there in the end. And I have to say, I absolutely love sizing up that fairy rug. I do that all the time. And a good trick is if you're doing couches back to back in one of these huge lounge rooms, you can put a console table in the middle and it just separates it really nicely. We also decided to change the pillars. We gave it a new glass balustrade because the base game one was a little I don't know, a little clumsy looking, so this looks more sophisticated and refined and defined, as I like to say. Also, I just put this in because it was Valentine's Day, and my dog Franny, her boyfriend Bear, gave her a Valentine's Day card with a frangipani on it, and I gave James a brownie. So I just thought I'd add that in because I was editing and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. I'm gonna put it in the video. Don't mind that. And yes, my dog does have a boyfriend, Bear, and he did write on the card. Anyway, back to what the build's about. So yeah, it turned out very golden actually. And it does look very affluent because these guys have a lot of money, and criminal money I might add, so tea time. The gold metallic little aspects around the house you'll see, those are to kind of elevate it and make it look a little bit glamorous too. And then right now I was like, okay, how are we going to structure the kitchen? Don't worry, we will furnish the kitchen and dining area together, but I did do the renovation for this room off camera, so this balcony area I felt like was an easy renovation to turn into a dining room underneath. A big glass area, fancy. We want to have a beautiful pendant light. It looks out at the pool and the garden. People love a fancy dining room, especially Sims, so we're popping that in. And we'll do different table and chairs, but I was just kind of having a look at what kind of chairs or what kind of table could we put here. And I absolutely love these crazy pavers from base game as well. They are just base game, so as long as you've updated your game, you will have those crazy pavers. I think the default swatch is a brownie color, so it can be a bit deceiving on, you know, that there's actually kind of modern nice ones looking underneath. And then down here, this is where we're going to put their secret vault. We're using the new secret bookcase that came from a recent kit. So that's actually a door, and then this next object is the actual bookcase. So there's a decoy one that's the secret doorway, and that's gonna go down to their secret vault. We're using vaults from Get Famous. There's 2 different kinds, so we're doing a couple of room vaults, and then the third vault on the left, that's the money vault, which you can just put your Sims cash in. It's actually really handy for gameplay to have these. And we're gonna end up putting a whole heap of treasure in here from Selva Dorada, which is from The Sims Jungle Adventure, because those items are worth so much simoleons, so many simoleons. Also some crystals, a skeleton down there. Who knows, maybe a Sim was locked in there and turned into a skeleton. What? You can't blame me for taking it to a morbid place, all right? And then these golden plates are worth so many simoleons, so we obviously had to get all of those, as well as the frogs. The frogs are worth a lot as well. I think I found one of those frogs in a dumpster once from dumpster diving, and I was like, rags and riches done. All it took was 1 golden frog. So yeah, just popping those in, crystals, and we're gonna put also the big dinosaur skull down here as well, which surprisingly I think is only worth like 200 simoleons or maybe 700 simoleons, when I feel like it should be worth so many more. And these shelves might have been from Get to Work, I think. I just liked the blue color of the glass because it goes with the skeleton really nicely. Then up here, this is the main bedroom, which, like I said, we'll furnish this together, but I just want to show you guys I did delete a few walls to prep for our renovation, and just felt like having a really long room didn't really look very balanced to me. So in the end, I decided to cut it vertically instead and have, instead of a his and a her wardrobe, we have a shared wardrobe and a shared bathroom. So yeah, and I just hope that that'll be a better use of the space, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And you can see downstairs, I've done a bit of work on the pool area, which I'll show you in just a second. A little bit of that process. I might have put the clips in back to front, I think. But yeah, I have dressed up the pool a bit, done a bit of landscaping, and of course we made use of the Desert Luxe kit, because hello, we're in a desert world of Oasis Springs, so it works beautifully. As well as a couple of other kits that I felt like looked really good. We've got some nice new fountain colors. Like I said, I've added more lush greenery around this place, so it really looks like an oasis coming here amongst the desert. And I love that juxtaposition of the sandy desert colors with the lush greens. Like, it's so pretty, and it just looks so affluent as well. which totally suits the land grabs too. And then the exterior, these are the colors I've ended up going with. The black for the corporate vibe, the sandy concrete to go with the desert or tie in nicely with that, and the green lawns. And then we're going with like a creamy color from, that wallpaper is actually from Life and Death, surprisingly, but when you go up close to it, it has a nice kind of texture to it and an earthy tone as well. And that's basically what it's gonna look like. And you might also notice we've got Desert Luxe awnings around the windows too, which also make it look a little bit more contemporary, I think. And I loved using these fountains. I actually haven't used these much, but they're such beautiful pieces, especially in the world of Oasis Springs, because the rocks look like the rocks in the world around them. So I thought that was like a nice way to make it look extra fancy and over the top. And yeah, so I'm using the Move Objects on sheet right here to layer some of these rocks, and then we'll put like shrubs around it. I've also added some greenery hanging down and cascading from the windows on the upper levels of the house too, which you guys will see soon. And it just looks very, very extra. Like, they're making some serious money. I don't know. Surely Jeffrey Landgrab knows. I'd like to know in the comments down below, who of you guys think Jeffrey has no idea that Nancy's a criminal, and which of you guys think that Jeffrey totally knows that Nancy is a criminal? Like, maybe because he's a detective, he's kind of on the inside, so he knows if the Sims BI was going after her or something, or I don't know. I think he knows. And then I just put some extra hedges at the back here to really make it look more Oasis-like. Oasis Springs, Oasis. I don't know why I only just realized Oasis is in the name of the world. I don't know how that happened. Also, this won't be the only dining area anymore, but this is our outdoor dining, and I could not figure out what table and chairs to use. I don't know why this was so difficult for me, and I have no idea why I thought that a big booth would be a good idea, but this was kind of the vibe I was going for. And I've also added some Moroccan influence from the Moroccan, was it a kit or stuff pack? I love Moroccan design, and I thought it kind of worked with this house too and made it a bit more interesting. And also because there's so much gold coloring and beautiful tiles, they do look very, again, affluent, which goes with Nancy and Jeffrey wanting to show off their money a bit, I think. And yeah, I just felt like the gold accents really took it to that next level of, yes, where we indulge here, you know what I mean? But also I just like the look of it. And then over here, I'm just making a little bit more space in the kitchen area because, like I said, I wanted to have a butler's pantry because, you know, actually we could have added a whole butler's wing to this place, to be honest, because you probably need a butler here, especially if you're gonna be vacuuming and cleaning the house, if you've got the Bust the Dust kit. But a butler's pantry is like a hidden kitchen, essentially, that you have your kitchen that looks beautiful on show, but then you have like your butler's kitchen where you put all your mess and your appliances. So we're just making a bit of room for that, but like I said, we will be finishing the kitchen together. And I actually think this is such a great use of the space, just expanding it that little bit more, and it just will make the room make more sense. And then of course we'll have the dining area there, and it's just gonna look so fancy pantsy. Like, this is fancy pantsy. Again, I love the green color. We might go reds in the dining room, I think, because that will go well with the green. Not like Christmas time, but obviously the complementary colors go together really nicely. And this part of the kitchen is the part of the kitchen that's on show, so we want this to look very sleek. In the end, I thought maybe we'd do better with just all black counters because I feel like that looks a little bit more chic. But these gray Home Chef Hustle counters, I feel like we should keep those in the butler's pantry because it's a bit of fun and it ties in with the flooring. And I like that it's not all the same. So yeah, we might do black on the front side and then do gray on the other side. I think the brown also works well, but might be a little bit much with the flooring. You know, it doesn't tie in with the flooring as well. And then I was thinking maybe we could use these floating shelves on this side with a range hood because we don't really need cabinets on this side when we can have cabinets on the other side for storage. worth thinking about, but we'll see how we go. In any case, we have the general idea of the kitchen ready to go for us, and we get to do all the fun stuff now, which is decorating it and putting the appliances in and yeah, just making it all look pretty. So in goes the butler's pantry side of things. I had to change those windows too, because I don't like when the full length windows have cabinets in front of them, because you just see the back of the cabinets. I like to shorten the windows so you don't see the back of them. It's just something that I always do, and I don't think you'd ever really see that in real life, a cabinet up against a window. That would be odd. So always gonna change those windows above the cabinets. We're gonna go with these new ones. These were in the base game update. They're really great for kitchens this size. They're basically the perfect size for a kitchen. I think there's a shorter version as well if you want to have overhead cabinets on top too. I just thought these were perfect. And then I was thinking, oh, do we extend the counters, past the windows? But I thought, oh my God, we're gonna have so many counters in this kitchen. It's just too much. So we're reducing that a little bit. And then, yeah, cabinets can go on this side. I think there's gonna be enough storage in this house because it's absolutely enormous. And we'll put the dishwasher back here, a fridge back here. We probably don't, actually we might put a fridge on the front side too, just so it's easier for the Sims to cook, just for practical reasons. And I've also put the bins on the side here, so they're a little bit more hidden. I didn't want you to be able to see the bins necessarily from the dining area or the front of the house. And bathrooms, are probably my least favorite area to furnish because you have to do so many of them, especially in a mansion. So I'm just quickly doing this, and I think we might end up doing the same bathrooms throughout the house, but basically they're black, dark wood, fancy talking toilet with the gold on it. And then I just put a couch here because this bathroom's quite a strange shape with a painting, and it kind of makes it look legit with some windows put in here. I mean, I feel like that's the best use of the space that I could figure out. And of course, the Desert Luxe curtains we're going to be using in this house because they're my favorite. I think they look so good, and they obviously go with the desert theme as well. And then out here we use some of the Desert Luxe outdoor setting too. The fireplace looks fabulous out here with the chairs, the lush trees there looking nice. The gardens, I fenced them off a little bit, and I don't mind the irregular shapes. I don't know if everyone will like that, but I thought it made it look a little bit more interesting and a little less rigid. Little hints of blue in the backyard too, because I wanted to soothe all of these warm colors and the warm environment with some cooler colors too. So there's some pops of blue around the place. A bar, of course, because they probably are going to entertain here. And yeah, I think it's all come together pretty well so far, but like I said, we're gonna have to finish it ourselves. So you guys better get ready. We've still got a lot of work to do. This house is huge. Like, I'm kind of glad we're gonna get this one done because it's a big job. I've renovated the first house and that took so long. So this one, I'm excited to be able to say I've renovated this one as well. And just putting in some extra ferns there to finish it off. Anyway, let's jump into finishing the rest of the house. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. I love it in the evening lighting. I always have to check the outside to make sure I like it in all the different lights. We've got enough outdoor lighting at nighttime. Beautiful, gorgeous. Also, it's always so interesting to see your builds in Oasis Springs in another world, because anything that's white or cream looks very yellow just from the lighting system. But anyway, I also took out the pitched roof that was here and made it square because I felt like it just went with the rest of the house a lot better. But yeah, we've got our beautiful lounge room done. Where do we want to start? Do we want to do the kitchen or the corporate area? You know what? I'm gonna do the kitchen first because I've been excited to do this part of the house. I actually don't mind this gray table. If you're wondering what this is, it's actually from Throwing Together, and the first swatch is usually bright blue. I need to put on Move Objects. So it's easy to think this is just like a kid-friendly table, not really for a designer house, but it does look pretty cool. And I was talking about potentially having some red in this room. I mean, even this orangey chair from Dream Home Decorator is pretty nice. Ooh, or the Love Struck chair. If the legs were black, I feel like that could have worked. It's just not quite right. This looks very cool, but a little too, I don't know, traditional or something. Ooh, or we could just do navy or black chairs. The navy's kind of a vibe. I really like that. Or the gray. I think the navy does go. Or black and gold. I mean, I rarely do reds in my builds because red is my least favorite color. Oh, no. I can't do it. I'm just thinking if we did the navy chairs, we changed these walls to this beautiful like mid-gray color. And then we could tie in these chairs with the rest of the room by repeating this like brown camel rug. We just size it up a few sizes like that. It just ties it into the rest of the room really nicely, I think. Ooh, I like this. And then do we want chairs on either side? I suppose we do. And then these lights also have a gold version, so we could do the gold version of them. Honestly, both look really good. I might just keep it black though. Keep it more corporate chic, or as I like to pronounce it, chic. Corporate chic. I don't know why they write it that way because it really does look like it's meant to be pronounced chick. The amount of times I've said that and sounded so silly, so embarrassing. I like that this has blue on it. It's very matchy. Ooh, we could do this big plant in the corner. Yes, that's pretty, that gold. I use that plant so much from the plant kit. It's such a good one. Are these meant to be hydrangeas? They must be. Well, they look like hydrangeas to me. What about that? That looks fancy. Yes! I love it when things just work. Although I'm not sure what we're gonna put in this corner. I was considering a sculpture because I feel like they would have some intense artwork in this place. We could have this torso. We could use the pristine pedestal or the pedestal from the old times. Maybe the pristine. Oh yes. Again, we could match it perfectly to the rest of the room, but I feel like we're getting into the area of it's just too much and we just, oh, it's too much, but then I go ahead and make it black like the rest of the room as well. Good job, Deli. Beautiful, obsessed with this. Okay, kitchen. Now, I did think it would be good to have the fridge in here, but if we want it to look super clean with just shelves and a range hood, then I don't think we'd have the fridge here. I'm not entirely sure there's a range hood that will even look good in this section by itself, but we can try. I mean, we could go something industrial and a matte black color. That actually doesn't look too bad, but there's also the option of a gold. Oh no. Or there's this one that comes in black. I mean, that does look quite good. Well, there's also a gray version, but then I think we'd have to build the shelf height around this. But that looks weird because it doesn't actually go all the way back to the wall. Actually quite difficult to line this up beautifully. Oh, I can just hold down Alt to move this back. Okay, problem solved. I mean, it does look pretty awesome just doing it simply with the shelves. And then the next thing would be finding enough to put on these shelves to make it look good. So I don't know if we can actually pull this off, but we can certainly try our best. Do decorative vases on the top level. And this definitely needs to look like it's a kitchen that isn't really cooked in very often. This is a kitchen for appearances only, mostly. Honestly, kitchens like this in real life kind of give me anxiety, which I know sounds ridiculous, but when something is so perfect and it would take so much work to keep it perfect, I'm like, I can't manage it. It stresses me out. And we could have plates on these lower levels, perhaps. I know it's very dramatic saying it gives me anxiety though. I'm exaggerating just a little bit. I'm also actually struggling to find stuff that can fit on the lower shelf. Ooh, wine. Nancy likes to wine with the gals for sure. Little wine and gossip. Maybe I can lift this up and place this on the shelf. Another random black fancy item of some kind. The only thing that fits up here is a basketball that goes with our aesthetic. Well, really the basketball doesn't go with our aesthetic at all. I just need matte black fancy looking stuff that fits on the lower shelf, or alternatively doesn't fit on any shelf so I can lift it up with a cheat. Maybe just the incense stick. I know it's kind of random in a kitchen, but at least something will go there. I mean, I think we've done a pretty good job considering there's not heaps of stuff we can use. Like, that's pretty good. We'll put that there, and then this, can that? No, that has to go there. Okay, now let's actually put our kitchen appliances in. I think there's already a fire alarm somewhere in here. Oh yeah, it's just behind there. Oh, and we'll need a burglar alarm since we have the new burglar update. Get a gold sink in here. Oh, gorgeous. What kind of stove do we want to have? Do we just want to use the one that goes with this kitchen? I mean, probably. Uh-oh, the range hood. Oh no, isn't scented with this. Maybe we have to do a double oven. And I know some of you guys might find that strange, but double ovens, double stoves are quite common in Australia in wealthy homes because we don't actually have a lot of supersized kitchen appliances like you might see in, say, America, where you guys have so many things that are so supersized. Like your fridges compared to ours are enormous. Everything's just so much bigger. It's crazy. So ours must seem really teeny tiny. I wonder if we could have navy bar stools to go with our navy chairs. It's not quite the right shade of blue. Desert ones could work. They tie in with the whole vibe of the lights and everything. I mean, my vote is dark wood. I think the dark wood looks really nice, although it is slightly too warm, slightly too red. Ooh, I just realized I might prefer this vase compared to this one. Yeah, I like that more because it's got the blue in it. Although I think both look really good. I love putting this vase from Paranormal Stuff on a bench or a coffee table, and I use the 9 key to lift it up just because it's such a dramatic piece and such a big vase, although unfortunately I think with these lights, it's too dramatic. Would it be weird if we had this on the bench, like it's wheatgrass or something for their smoothies? It's an interesting idea. Create a little bit of a divide here. I've seen this before. Oh, I kind of like that. That's cool. And honestly, I think all the appliances can go around the other side, but one tea set could be nice on this side because tea sets are pretty. Either the relaxing rituals. Oh, that's not a functioning tea set. I like the idea of this one. Oh, there's our red that we were wanting to introduce. Oh, and the black and the gold is cool. Because we do have that little bit of Moroccan influence in here too. Yeah, that looks good. Very like minimal chic, minimal chic. Kind of gets to a point where it's so minimal, it's no longer functional. But that's okay, because all of the functionality is going to be behind here. So we are not going to forget the fridge, don't you worry. I'm going to tuck it nicely behind here. And you know, if it does become annoying with gameplay, having the fridge around the corner, you guys can always move it if you want to download this house, because I will make it available for download. I think that's a little bit low. I think I was a little keen just then. And then I was gonna do the gray, but honestly, I'm gonna have to do the black against this wall. So obviously I have a sink over here. We'll have our dishwasher. We have a cupboard that's kind of like our mini butler's kitchen in real life. On my second channel, there's a whole renovation series, which I know a lot of you guys know about and have watched. But there's always newcomers to the channel. So if you're into home renovations in real life, we have a full kitchen renovation over on my channel called the Deli Diary channel. And I love having a little butler's pantry cupboard. Okay, there's our dishwasher. Got a bin around the other side. We definitely need a coffee machine, so let's pop that there. I think we need a tea machine as well. We have some beautiful tea machine, kettles, a tea machine. A microwave or microwave. Who calls it a microwave? And then, I mean, there's so many other appliances you can add, whether you want waffles, you want popcorn, you want a pizza oven. Pizza ovens are kind of fun, so I might add one of those. I mean, we could also have a stove back here. Rice cooker. Rice cookers are life-changing. Okay, I think that's enough. That's enough for now anyway. Maybe we'll put a cheeky painting over here. A little cheeky bit of artwork, because art is beautiful. Even in The Sims, we'll do a food-themed artwork. A whiskey. Fancy! I can't help but feel like there should be something over here as well. This is a problem with these mansions. There's so many nooks and crannies to fill up with stuff. Blow up furniture, anyone? I'm just gonna go with this because it's chic and it's simple. What do we call it? Corporate desert chic. There we go, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And save, don't forget to save, because we all know what happens when you forget. Happened to me many times. Wow, I'm really proud of this. I think that looks so gorgeous. Okay, so the lounge room is done. Now we've got our corporate area over here to do. So this is what was originally there. I actually quite like this bar. I don't think we need to change it unless we wanted to go like this kind of a thing. Whoa, that looks so evil. Ooh, love that purple. That's leaning a bit away from corporate to we're at a nightclub. This is too traditional compared to the rest of the house. This is really cool, but again, I feel like not very corporate. Ooh, or there's this one that's pretty chic, but it doesn't fit in as nicely. I think we should keep the one that they've already put here and maybe change the lamps. I'm not even that mad about the lamps either. Like, I kind of like those. Where we go, these. Do we want to have these bottles behind here? I don't mind them either. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this room. I just feel like I have to change it. This makes me feel sick, so I can't put that in any of my Sims houses. If you ever wonder why I never use that, that's why. It makes me feel physically sick. It's like a motion sickness, I think. I actually get motion sickness really easily. It's so, like if I film for too long, I'll get sick from playing The Sims. It's so unfair. We need something very significant on this wall. It has to be a big, like, bam, we are powerful in this room. Maybe not this. Oh, this is kind of cool. The dogs. I mean, I'm thinking one of these. Oh, actually, what about the painting from Love Struck? Yes, that's pretty. Or maybe one of the other. Oh my gosh. Imagine if you went to a business meeting and this is on the wall. It's kind of cool though, because it's such a strange choice. Oh, that's pretty. I love this. I think that this actually goes with the colors in the rest of the house quite well. And that's beautiful. But this is just it's kind of funny. Can we add to the artwork? It's going from artwork to installation. Oh, wow. That's actually hilarious. That actually looks like it's part of the painting. Is that not so creative? Look, it actually looks like it's part of the jocks. I need to take a picture of this and send it to James. He's gonna love it. Although it is sitting a bit low. Let's get rid of those and bring it up a bit. Oh Lord, cover yourself up. I just think Nancy Landgrab would have paid so much money for this, and she would think it's like absolutely amazing. And anyone who comes to her house is like, oh my God, what is that? But it's by some really expensive artist, so it's art. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it was expensive. Okay, now we've got our absolutely stunning artwork. I'm actually kind of reconsidering these lamps. I think I use that lamp just because I want to use the lamp, if you get what I mean. Not because it actually looks phenomenal in this location. I mean, the giraffes are a little weird, which kind of goes with our weird picture. I kind of like that. Let's get our refined living room stuff. Our refined and defined. Because these fit perfectly into these shelves that also have come from the same pack. And it looks quite corporate to me. With all of these jolly books and things. Smart Sims read, no doubt. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, now in terms of this actual conference table, I haven't changed this at all, and I do want to change it. The question is what to? Maybe not the Batu table, just isn't quite right. I mean, we could do the same table that we did in the dining room in white maybe, or even the black. Or the cream is kind of a vibe. Put that there. Although it doesn't really go with this, does it? Honestly, I would just go the black again. And I do like that they're using desk chairs because I think that makes it look corporate. The good news is we have some more options to pick from. We could do these with the gold on them. They're very fancy looking in maybe a red or the green or the gray. I mean, it's all very grey, isn't it? Gamer chairs at the end. Do you like the books and things spread out along here? I would just do the same chairs on either end. I think the green would be really stunning, especially since there's green elements in our lounge room, so we're kind of carrying on this theme of the green. Oh, why am I rhyming all my words? Teaming with the theme with the green. Again, favorite rug. Are we overusing it? Potentially, but I just love it so much. Ooh, circular rug. It could be symbolic of all of us coming together to do criminal business. And that actually looks quite incredible. Although I would rather have that maybe in Nancy's office. I feel like that's Nancy's office. I feel like Nancy wears the pants and Jeffrey's along for the ride. Is it actually so hard to find the right rug? I actually love these colors. The pinky, fuchsia, magenta. I mean, base game never does you wrong, does it? Actually, it does us wrong on many occasions. That's actually quite nice. Oh my gosh, the lime green. The blue is very corporate looking. Oh, green on green. I think it's too much. You know, I'm gonna cast my vote, and I actually think this is the best rug. I love the golden colors. I think it goes with the rest of the house. I mean, if we really wanted to go for gold, if you know what I mean, we could even do the golden curtains. Wow. I mean, it's pretty phenomenal. It's too much. I can't. It's too much. I think we can actually get some newer age technology in here, maybe some laptops. Some laptops and tablets, perhaps. Oh, the cow plant in the middle of the table could be a vibe, although it's just too big. Maybe we have the cow plant over here. Yes. An old telephone in the middle of the table where some criminal calls in during their meeting. They're like, hello, Charlie. Also, I've seen in some conference rooms, they have lots of little lights, or lights like in the middle of the table to help you see what you're working on. I don't think we really have anything appropriate in the game, but it's just an interesting thing that I've noticed. Okay, love that. Now, Nancy's office perhaps has the matching painting to this one, but it's a little different. Yes, this is beautiful. Definitely need a different desk in here. There is the new desk that came with the Secret Secretary kit. Oh, there's no... Wait, what? Oh, Secret Sanctuary, not Secret Secretary. Oh my gosh. Well, that actually does make me think some music in here could be nice. A little random, but kind of fun. Or actually, maybe it should be in our private office. Yes. I love that for you, Nance. I really did think it was the private secretary office kit. My bad. This chair always makes me think of a chef hat. Does anyone else think of a chef hat when they see it? I'm really feeling the brownie reds in this room too. Very earthy, reddy colors. Ooh, actually this color goes really well with this rug. Yes, we've cracked the code, you guys. We'll make this room golden. Oh, and this entire fence wasn't painted, so let's paint that whilst we're here. I love that there's a little coffee area in the corner here too. It's so perfect. Coffee and tea. Okay, and then I feel like she should be sitting in a very intimidating way, facing a couple of chairs as well. So she's called Sims into her office and is like, take a seat. Well then, if those chairs look comfy, she needs a more comfy looking chair. I love this music box. It's so beautiful. There are a lot of really gorgeous items that came with Life and Death. Okay, I quite like her office. I would happily work in that office, especially when there was a pool out here I could go jump in. I think I finished down there, so we'll see that during the tour. Okay, we're getting there. Now we've got to go upstairs and complete these bedrooms and ensuite. So I was thinking for Malcolm, who's a teenager, he could have like a blue and a lighter wood room. There's also this new carpet that came in a base game update, which we can also have a little bit of fun with. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. I mean, just for something a little bit different. Honestly, so many of these carpets look good. I'd probably go the blue or the brown. I think the brown's nicer, but the blue is more extra, which I also kind of like. We have these funky side tables, nice bedside lights. We're going to have an ottoman at the end of the bed because that is always in big bedrooms. And I wouldn't know because I've never had a big bedroom like this big. No way. I think he should have a cool gaming setup. It'd be really cool to get some L-shaped desks actually in the game. I mean, obviously we can technically make them ourselves if we want to, but they look... Oh, actually, that looks surprisingly pretty good. Especially if we do it in black. Hey, that actually works really well because it helps distinguish this area as the gaming area. These screens look so small compared to the other ones. We need to get our comfy gamer kit on. So many good things in here, like our controller, headphones, perfect. This was such a good pack. Nostalgic games collection, yay. Oh, you can actually put that on top of the books? No way. Well, these will actually be handy to put next to the desk too. We'll keep it pretty black, I think. Oh, that chair is such a nice color scheme. Oh, and of course the computer tower. I forgot about the most important part. This is so pretty. Like, what a pretty looking computer tower. I don't know if you can get computer towers that look that nice. I guess these days you can. God, I feel so old these days. Back in my day, you wouldn't get what these new young whippersnappers have and are running around with these days. Love this black marble light, except I'm really struggling to position it. There we go, we got there in the end. It was a little bit of an effort. Okay, then we need a wardrobe somewhere. Bedroom is enormous. Maybe we could do a built-in wardrobe actually. We really need some more built-in wardrobes, to be honest. I had some or any for a long time. I would actually get rid of, whilst I like the idea of this little nook for coffee stuff, I'd actually close this off because the house is so big. Like, I'd rather just have a nice built-in wardrobe or clock it back so it's not wasting any space, I suppose. That also works. We have our little wardrobe over here. We can get a nice mirror on the wall as well. Maybe we could use a wall here to structure this a bit more too. You know what? Let's get a bigger mirror than this. We've got room for it. Let's treat little Malcolm. Make him the little spoilt brat he was always destined to become. Did I say that out loud? That's a nice little area. I quite like that. Yeah, we could borrow a pillar from the other room. Okay. I feel like this is just structuring it a little bit better. Have another little wardrobe moment over here. Yay, the sad clown. Oh, this is so sad because Johnny Zest, his lost abandoned brother, has the same painting. Maybe their mother got them the same painting when they were born or something. That is so devastating. But it makes for good storytelling, so we're gonna keep it. I feel like we just need to get some clutter in this room. I mean, teenage boy clutter is really what we need. He's gonna have more headphones because he's a rich boy. He has many headphones. He gets given more every birthday. As like his boy cologne, aka Lynx Africa or Lynx chocolate. Could we size this up to create like a cool rug moment over here, or maybe in the center of the floor? Kind of cool. I like it. That's from high school years. And this is gonna be a chill zone. This is where they chill out and secretly smoke bubbles from a bubble blower. Oh, they should really go over here because this would have room to have a TV in it. Okay, so the TV can go here, and then we obviously need a gaming tower right there, and then some more controllers here. And here, maybe we have a couple of different ones. Absolutely. Guitar can go in here as well. Random keyboard, maybe. Maybe he's trying to get into music or something. I'm trying to fill up this space, although that didn't really help us. Maybe it can just remain this huge room. And I think just to complete this bedroom, we can put some random posters around the place. Make it look a little more teenagey. The more I look at this, the more I think it does need a little divider here of some kind. Yeah, I like that. It just helps break it up that little bit more. And then for the bathroom, the door's just here. Let's move that to the side. I think we just make the bathroom a little bit smaller because we can fit everything we need in here. I'm just gonna hold down Alt and build this into the wall so it looks like it's just built in, and do the wood around the edge like that. You can have his basin. Ooh, we might be able to fit the long mirror in here, not that one. This one, the spa day one with the blue lights. And he has so much room for bathroom clutter. It's awesome. We can have a Superman or superhero toothbrush. And Nancy definitely gave him these like bath salts or soaking salts or whatever they're called. And there's his lovely ensuite. And then last of all, we have the master bedroom. Okay, so again, I was thinking of going with like carpet around the bed, dark brown, gorgeous deep wood tones, and yeah, this purpley color. Because again, I think Nancy wears the pants, and I think if she says she wants a purple pinky bedroom, that's what she gets. Because I don't really see Jeffrey being a purple pinky guy. I think it'd be great if he was, but I don't think he is. Because their office has like a few hints of deep purpley red colors and the same curtains. So I think it does make sense for this to be like what she likes in her more private spaces. Oh my gosh, and this painting goes so well in this bedroom. Amazing. A Murphy bed for when Jeffrey is bad. There is just so much room in this room, and then we also have the connected wardrobe. I think the best thing to put on this wall are some bookshelves. And then I guess we'll put a lounge room here. Oh, all that big Chez Lounge from the Secret Secretary kit. That's not called the Secret Secretary kit. That's pretty. Oh, I don't know if we can really tie in the colors there because there's a lot of purple in here. I suppose we could get rid of the purple carpet to make it less purple. Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna quite work today. I'll pop it in the other room just in case it does. We can go these beautiful life and death couches and armchairs. Nice little center table. Actually, that seems a little small. Need something a wee bit bigger. Well, actually, maybe these are a little bit softer. Yeah, let's go with these. Oh, that's gorgeous. Put it on a slight angle to make it look like it's it's being used. More organic and convincing that way. Size that down. Some magazines, gorge. And a beautiful lamp in the middle. Is there a gold? I think it's only got gold underneath. Oh, I just thought about the secret secretary vanity that we could actually use out here. Actually, I think that's what was here in the original build, a vanity of some kind. I think we should absolutely have a little vanity here. Oh, look at the tea set. We have so many tea sets in this house. I think we've got enough. But I do love the idea of her having a bottle of wine here on the table. Classic. I'm just gonna have a big plant over there. I'm really bothered by the edges of this. I just feel like it needs to be a dark brown. That is so much nicer. For the wardrobe, I think we should just do built-in wardrobes along here, just like this. Let's build them all in, baby. And you know, instead of having this big door here to make it feel too shut out, we can have an archway on this side. Then maybe that means we can have our couch in here, our fancy chair lounge. And then this is where we can display some jewelry. I always see jewelry displayed on a center console in really wealthy home mansions. Like it seems to just be the thing. You just gotta have that center console with all your jewelry laid out. We can reuse this rug upstairs. Very fancy. And last of all, this beautiful big bathroom. Ooh, and it's big. I don't even know where to begin with this one. I'm thinking about maybe putting a wall in the middle like this. And on this wall, we have the basin. We have his and her basins like that. Get that beautiful wide mirror. Maybe the toilet's just in here in a little room. And behind here, this is where we have a double shower. Hello. Little sneaky double shower. And then that leaves room for this beautiful bathtub that sits by the window. And that's that very luxurious bathroom. Okay, you guys, we are finally there. We're at the final house tour. Wow, we did it! So big project, but oh my gosh, it looks so freaking cool. I'm obsessed. So this is it from the sides, the back. Whoa, talk about oasis. Gorgeous, love that skylight. And I've just gotta say, whoever did the original build did such a great job. I have enjoyed giving it a little bit of deli flavor so much by using all the packs, but I love the original build a lot. So you can see here, this is the very impressive entrance. Let's walk through the front door, and whoa, damn. If you went to a house like this, you'd be like, whoa, these people, these Sims, they are balling. So this is where we started. We had our green lounge room. It's kind of like a foyer, really. We have the fireplace end of the lounge room over here. And then when you look back the other way, that's the ginormous TV. Shall we check out the conference room? Well, just in here, this used to be a closet, but I turned it into a tiny bathroom. And then we can walk in and whoa, look at our conference room. And I think the best part about this entire room is the incredibly tasteful artwork. Truly a stunning piece. Absolutely love that. It's looking pretty desert corporate chic to me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And of course we have Nancy's office. It doesn't seem like Jeffrey gets an office, but Nancy does. So yeah, this is a pretty nice color scheme. Oh, we've actually got two different wall panels. Interesting. Is that the lighting? Oh, it's just the lighting. Oh wait, no it's not. No, it's not. Okay, now they all match. Now, that is a stunning view going outside, by the way. Okay, then this is the secret door. And when you go through it, it goes downstairs to their secret basement. What is in the basement, you may ask? The vaults. Damn. So they've got some treasure on display here, some paintings worth a bit, a big framed check. And then in basement vault 1, we have a treasure chest, Selva Dorada, collectibles, a sim skeleton. Who knows how long they've been down there for. And the other basement is quite similar. We've got a few things down here worth a bit of simoleons. And then this is just a money vault, so you can put your Sims money in there. And those vaults came from Get Famous. Coming back up to the lounge room, let's venture outside, shall we, to our beautiful pool area, which is looking stunning this early evening. So yeah, the pool is huge. We have this lovely dining area. There's a little barbecue area. I mean, I probably could have made that a bit bigger in hindsight. But we've got some lovely lounges, and I love this frangipani tree. I had to put that in. And there's the barbecue area over in this corner here, sun baking towel, and down the other end is a bar and seating area from Desert Luxe stuff mostly. I love these lanterns. I think they're from the Moroccan pack. So yes, very nice. Have a drink out here. Look at the mansion and the gorgeous pool. This pool is pretty cute. Well, let's venture back in through the dining area. So I'm really pleased with how this dining area turned out. I love the blue with the tan camel color. And I really like doing a kitchen without cabinets for a change. I probably put cabinets in every kitchen I make. This is just a nice change. Oh, there's a floating drink bottle. I'll get rid of that. So yeah, it's a very nice minimal kitchen, all for show. And behind it, this is where the cabinetry and storage is and the appliances. You can get all the mess done back here and keep the kitchen and dining pristine. Okay, back through this gorgeous walkway. This goes back towards the lounge room. To the left, we have a bathroom. Let's just have a quick look. This would be the main guest bathroom. It's quite pretty in here. We quite like that. And it has a second door that goes under the staircase. So there's a little sneaky access point there. Whoa, this looks cool. Let's go upstairs. Venturing up to the second level, which is quite simple, although there is another seating area in case you need even more chairs. Going this way, we have a lovely dramatic entrance to Malcolm's bedroom with some plants. I put those plants there. So down we go. And it's a teen boy room, but it's pretty wild. Lots of posters. The gaming station is very nice. I would have loved to have that as a teenager. I mean, I would love that kind of L-shaped desk now, to be honest. That would be quite nice next to me. Here's the bed. There's a beanbag lounge room area just here that he can lounge out and play guitar in. Then, of course, there's the wardrobe area behind this wall. The bathroom is through here. Got all of his stuff, everything you could need, bath and toilet. And then of course this balcony is very fetching out here with a chess table, a glorious view over the mountains, and a nice lounger too. There's also another cheeky balcony in the middle here where you can lounge. Just in case there weren't enough balconies, there's also an easel I put here for a bit of serenity. As if you wouldn't have a go at painting that landscape. And then of course we go to the main boudoir. I like to call this the purple room for obvious reasons. The aubergine. So yeah, we've got a nice lounge area. Out here is another balcony where Nancy likes to spy on her neighbors. Honestly, we should have put a telescope here. Yeah, that's just got a nice lounger. Fireplace, dramatic bed. To the right is the wardrobe where we have some lovely jewels and the wardrobes in there. And then on the other side is the bathroom. So this floor plan was pretty good actually I think we did a good job because it was a difficult floor plan, this area. But putting a wall in the middle that we were able to have showers on the back, basins on the front, clashing the tiles for a bit of fun, double shower behind here. You could put some curtains on this window if you wanted to, and then the toilet's just in here. Yeah, I feel like that turned out pretty well. So if you would like to download this monstrosity, I will be putting it on the gallery. There's no custom content, but of course I used all the packs without any restrictions. It's under my username Deligracy on the gallery. I'll also use the hashtag Deligracy. Make sure to check out Disney Dreamlight Valley with the code in the description down below. The update looks really exciting and I can't wait to play it. So thanks to Disney Dreamlight Valley and Gameloft for sponsoring today's video. As always, thank you so much to my amazing members for all of your support. There are 100 members only videos that you guys can go and watch if you want to become a member. There's a link in the description down below. As always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Dag dag!